Welcome to History Gen 5. Today, we read diving into one of the most incredible stories in human history, the epic rise and fall of the Roman Empire. Get ready, because this is a journey you won't forget. Imagine this. Over 2,000 years ago, a small city springs up on the banks of the Tiber River, in Italy. It's humble, it's scrappy, but it's destined for greatness. This city, of course, was Rome. From these modest beginnings, it would grow into the most powerful and influential empire the world had ever seen. So, what was their secret? It wasn't just one thing. It was a potent mix of discipline, loyalty, and sheer, unyielding ambition. The Romans weren't just building a city. They were building a legacy. At its peak in the 2nd century AD, the Roman Empire was a true superpower, ruling over 17 million people. Its territory was vast, stretching from the misty shores of Britain all the way to the deserts of Egypt, and from the coast of Spain to the heart of Syria. The Romans were master engineers and lawmakers. The roads they built, the bridges they constructed, and the legal systems they created became the very foundation of our modern world. This incredible period of stability and prosperity is known as the Pax Romana, or the Roman Peace. It was a golden age, led by legendary emperors like the wise Augustus, the conqueror Trajan, and the philosopher King Marcus Aurelius. Under their rule, the empire expanded, magnificent cities rose from the ground, and the Roman army became an unstoppable force, feared across continents. Rome was on top of the world. But as we all know, with great power comes great vulnerability, and hidden cracks were beginning to form in the empire's foundation. The decline wasn't a sudden collapse, it was a slow, painful unraveling. The problems were coming from all sides. Corrupt and incompetent leaders weakened the government from within. The economy, once booming, started to crumble under the weight of constant wars and excessive spending. The empire had simply grown too large to manage effectively. And on its borders, so-called barbarian tribes were gathering, relentlessly pushing against Roman defenses. To make matters worse, devastating civil wars erupted, pitting Ramang against Ramang. The empire was still incredibly rich and powerful on the surface, but underneath, it was deeply divided and dangerously unstable. The final act was dramatic and swift. In the year 410 AD, a shocking event sent tremors across the entire civilized world. The city of Rome, the eternal city that had ruled for centuries, was sacked and looted by the Visigoths. The symbol of ultimate power was left helpless and exposed. The end came just a few decades later. In 476 AD, the last Roman emperor in the West was unceremoniously deposed. Just like that, the Western Roman Empire, the mightiest empire of its time, was no more. The story of the Roman Empire teaches us a timeless lesson. Even the greatest, most powerful empires are not eternal. They rise, they flourish, and eventually they fall. But their legacy, their impact on art, language, law, and government, endures forever. Rome may have fallen, but its shadow still stretches over our world today. Thanks for joining us on this journey through history with History Gen 5. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. See you next time.